Go for it.
Friggin' what up, dude? Strider Wilson, and I'm the host of this podcast that's mine, going to be called History is Dank. History is Dank with Strider Wilson. Dankness from the ground.
Friggin' what up, dude? Welcome back to another ep of History is Dank, dude. I'm your host, Strider Wilson, dude. We got Aaron going beast mode on the sticks, dude. What up, Aaron, dude?
What up?
Chilling, dude. Yesterday, we're recording. Of course, this is going to come out actually Tuesday from now, a week from today. Well, it'll be freaking June, which is also one of the reasons why I chose today's topic, because it takes place in early June of 2010. But before that, dude, how was your Memorial Day, dude? Did you reflect, bro? Did you watch Band of Brothers, bro? Did you grill and chill, dude?
Are you literally asking me?
Yeah.
Well, not to bring the entire podcast down, but
No.
it was the 5-year anniversary of my dad dying. So,
Oh, man, sorry.
as he passed away on Memorial Day. So,
Well,
it was. We still grilled and chilled, but it was a little somber for me.
that is tough, man. Well, I'm sorry about that, and hey, he raised a good man. His legacy lives on,
Let's hope.
and even though you like Five Guys for some reason, no one's perfect, Aaron. No one in life is perfect. But I'll tell you right now, bro. Call me an old dude. I'm telling you, with inflation, freaking in and out, my true love, those prices are getting closer to Five Guys every financial quarter. Every time I turn around, Five Guys. In and out's price are getting closer to them. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
That used to be. I mean, that was their selling point. Is that it was cheap
And dank.
and
Fucking
the burger was dank.
Dank. Yeah, the burger's dank. The fries not that dank, dude.
Fries, trash.
Never that dank. But yeah, dude, I freaking posted up yesterday, dude. Didn't really watch any war movies, but you know what I did watch? And we did an episode on this. The Tongs in Chinatown, 1870s. Bro, I'm almost done with season 1. It's so sick.
Warrior.
Yeah.
Nice.
Dude.
I told you.
You got titties and throat slitties, baby.
Yeah.
It's a good ass show. Check it out. It's historical.
It's based on a treatment that Bruce Lee wrote.
I love that.
So his daughter,
I could see the main dude being Bruce Lee.
Yeah, and his daughter's producer on it. So yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, the fight scenes are excellent.
Awesome.
The boning scenes are excellent. If your wife walks in and you're watching a boning scene, you just go, "Hey, babe, this is history. Babe, this is historical content. That's how people boned back then. Sorry. Maybe we should try that. Let's try this out." She goes, "What, go to a brothel?" I mean, I don't know. Just thinking out loud. Is that the classic dude defense tone? I don't know. Dude, my wife cleaned the apartment like really well, and it worried me. I was like, uh-oh. I'm worried. We still haven't talked about it because I had to leave. She had like meetings and stuff before I got up. Then I got up. Our paths like didn't even cross, which is wild in a 1-bedroom. And then I'm out, and I'm going to be out until I go to work. I'm back by midnight. I'm like, dude, I need to call her. I'll be like, wait, why is the place so clean? What request will she have for me? Or what did I do wrong? Maybe she's just like, hey, I cleaned. Like, it's fine. Maybe I'm just overthinking it, but I don't know, dude. I came back, and I was like, dude, the place is too clean. I did something wrong.
Yeah. A suspicious labor has taken place.
Yeah, exactly, dude. Like, she was processing something. Like what I do is I just chop wood and mutter in the moonlight, frightening my neighbors and small animals. That's how I process emotion. So I don't know. So that's got me scared. And you know what else has me scared, dude? This topic that we've got today. Okay, dude, it's about cyber warfare, bro.
Ooh.
And this might be the first instance of cyber warfare. I heard about it Actually, I was with JT walking through the Spy Museum. I'm obsessed with the Spy Museum in D.C. You got to go. It's a fun-ass time. 3 floors dedicated to espionage, right in the heart of our capital. Pretty sick, dude. And you know I love espionage. It's sexy, dude.
Yeah, I'm watching Slow Horses on
Great
Apple
show.
Plus. It's a great show.
It's the best when, dude, do you watch with your wife?
No.
See, okay, it's nice to have your own show. But that was a show that my wife and I watched together. We have different tastes in our entertainment. I love killing and fucking. She likes singing and dancing. And, you know, not everything meets in the middle there. But we luckily, with espionage, we're both in. And Slow Horses is great. And dude, Gary Oldman's character is the best. He just calls everyone a dumbass.
Yeah.
Like, you stupid piece of shit. How could you not know this?
He's greasy. He farts.
Yeah. I love that his character farts.
But he's fucking excellent at his job.
He's amazing at it. He's a beast. He's a beast. Yeah, great show. So he's not a very sexy spy, but there's some sexy spies in that show.
And you know who's coming on the next season?
Who?
Hugo Weaving.
Bro.
Right?
Bro. Hugo
so
Weaving.
excited.
Beast, dude.
Yeah.
Beast. Mr. Anderson. This is my Hugo Weaving in part. What's the use of a phone call if you're unable to speak? Classic, dude. The Agent, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking The
Agent
Matrix,
Smith,
dude. The Matrix, dude. Dude, if you got a freaking sister, dude, or you're a dad and you got a daughter of dating age, and they bring over their boyfriend, dude, some dude named, I don't know, fucking Kyle. Kyle came over, dude, to meet you, dude. Cool. You know, you shake his hand. If he gives you a dead fish, you immediately pin him and say, sorry, it's not going to work out. But if he shakes your hand, makes good eye contact, that's passing step 1 of the test. Step 2, you just sit down and watch The Matrix together, dude. And if he thinks it's sick, if he's never seen it, then you got to do some, you know, deep diving. What's going on? What's wrong with your life? What happened? You know, did you not have a DVD player? What's going on? And then if you get to show him The Matrix, see how he reacts, and you can bond over that, I think, you know, could be a future brother-in-law or a future, you know, son-in-law. That's all I'm saying. Pretty sick. So
I feel like if he's dating your daughter now, he was born in like, let's say your daughter's 15. He was born in like.
Yeah, he was. The Matrix was like what, 99?
2009. Like he's 10 years after the movie came out. Yeah.
Means he had bad substitute teachers, dude. Dude, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go on a quest. I'm gonna go substitute teach in every school just show them The Matrix.
You can't show them that in high school even. It's so violent.
Dude, we're watching The Matrix, bro. Yeah, you know, I think they delayed the release of that tragically because of like, oh no, that was
no, it came out before. Before
yeah.
Columbine, yeah. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, they delayed Boondock Saints. That was supposed to come out in theaters, and that movie got a delayed release or like straight to DVD because of that.
Yeah, I think we would have been okay.
I think so too. We had some fucking schmoll idiots.
Never really understood why they call that movie Boondock Saints. It takes place in Boston, one of the largest cities in America.
Yeah, you have no idea.
There's no boondocks about it.
Yeah, the Boondocks is like supposed to be the boonies, right? Like out there in the sticks.
Out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, stupid.
They're not.
But it's a sick title. Honestly, sometimes when you're making a choice, you go, does this sound sick? It does. Okay, that's it.
Yeah.
Sometimes if it just sounds sick. Like if you're a hacker, dude, that's what we're talking about today. We're talking about hackers, dude. Maybe government hackers. Look, I don't know anything.
Neo was a hacker.
Neo, yeah, you're right. Neo's a pretty cool hacker,
Anderson.
dude. Wears leather. You know, Mr. Anderson.
Mr. Anderson.
He's following the white rabbit. Move. You're beginning to you smell human.
Humans are a virus.
Yeah.
Plague.
Dude, that's a pretty good. You go.
I'm not. Yeah,
plague.
I worked on it a little bit.
Humans are a virus. A plague. You stink. The stench of being down here. That's amazing, bro. Yeah. Hackers have different like the movie hackers, they're kind of like punks.
Yeah.
You know, they've got like spiked hair and stuff. You don't know if they're going to go to a rave or if they're going to like, you know, break into a bank vault via a computer. Then you have your neo hackers wearing leather, also probably going to go to a rave at some point. All I know about hackers is they go to raves, dude. And they can't bench press their own body weight. That's the only thing I know about hackers, dude. Probably they eat sushi, you know. They eat leftovers, dude. That's all I know about hackers, dude. They have swivel chairs, dude. That's all I know. Dude, they got 3 computer monitors. They never have one just monitor, dude. Sometimes some of them have a wrist guard that they wear, dude. All I know about hackers, dude. So
well, the movie hackers, they're playing video games basically, and that's your computer.
Yeah, it's basically. I need to rewatch that. But Angelina Jolie's somehow into that dude. I'm like, nah, dude. Angelina Jolie.
They were married in real life. That's her first husband, Johnny Lee Hooker.
Exactly, dude. Didn't work out, dude. Sorry, dude. To be vicious about that. Johnny Lee, dude. Dude, if my daughter, dude, lets me meet her first boyfriend, his name's Johnny Lee, dude, and he doesn't start on the football team, he's out of my house, dude. Sorry, dude. I run it strict, dude. All right. Aaron, you ever heard of Stuxnet?
No.
Exactly, dude. Just the way they want it. I didn't know shit about it. It's in the Spy Museum. Had a whole sick-ass wall dedicated to it. Stuxnet, in simple terms, and we'll get into it in a little, obviously more, it's a computer worm, dude. Now, it was discovered in June of 2010. It was released before that. We're not exactly sure how long, though we got some ideas. It was a code worm written to take over certain programmable industrial control systems and cause the equipment to run by those systems to malfunction. All the while feeding false data to the system's monitors, indicating the equipment to be running as intended, dude. So it looks like everything's normal, but really it's not. So where was this released? It was targeted at certain supervisory control and data acquisition SCADA, SCADA system manufactured by German electrical company Siemens. We've heard of that. AG, that controls machinery employed in the power plants and similar installations. So what power plants? Where? What installations? Fucking nukes, dude. Talking cyber warfare and nukes. This is terrifying shit.
Yeah.
Okay? All right?
Yeah.
Fucking hacking, dude. Only hacking I did on a computer was at my dong for Kazaa. 99% download, pause, drill, delete. That's freaking next person to sit in that computer room chair got Stuxnet to the chair, dude. That's all I know about computer. Also, maybe dating myself. We used to have a computer room. Now everyone's got a laptop. Drill Factory's mobile. I had to get in and out of there before, mom came upstairs. One of my siblings had to do homework on the computer or something like that. Got to get in and out. Stuxnet. So, why do you need to hack into a power plant? Also, we've heard of computer viruses. I'm moving my hands a lot while I'm talking right now. But this is now a cyberworm, aka malware. It's really what it is. Malware is what I got a lot when downloading stuff on Kazaa on my computer. A lot of malware, so I'm familiar with that. This is malware that will then have an effect in the physical world. That's next generation shit, bro. Usually it's just going to fuck up your computer.
I think we have a little bit of that ourselves.
Dude!
Oh, no.
Dude! Dude, get me to a phone. Aaron, get me to a phone. Not like this. Not like this. Fucking, who's that mouse that goes down like that? No, mouse was the dude. Who's that girl that wears the all white?
I don't remember.
Gets ganked.
Yeah.
First act.
Tank, Dozer. I don't remember.
Mouse, I think, was the dude who was a pervert with the girl in the red dress. Then there was the other girl. I forget her name.
Oh, yeah.
Trinity, of course, legit.
Yeah.
Sick that hackers have names.
Morpheus,
of course, beast.
Cypher.
Yes, Cypher, dude, bad guy.
I mean, my brain's telling me this steak's juicy. I'm telling me there's wine touching my lip.
Can't make him a deal with the machines, dude. So, simplified, okay? Let's talk about electrical grids and how shit's run. So, you have a smart grid and you have a stupid grid, or a dumb grid. Dumb grid is just old school style. Something breaks down, you got to send someone out there and fix it. You know, the system isn't going to correct or augment. The whole area could get shut down if one thing goes wrong, or that whole part of the grid, if we're using a power plant here as an example, goes down if one thing fails. Smart grid has built-in corrections, automations. It's computerized. Something fails, you know, the circuits and whatever the fucking wirings can tell the system, hey, we have a problem here. Let's just shut down this one area. We'll reroute to make sure power's getting to where it needs to go in a different area, which is nice. But because you have those fail-safes in those security mechanisms, those can get hacked and manipulated if at a power plant level. And that just might cause blackouts, power failure, whatever. Great. At a nuclear power plant level, could cause a launch, could cause things to slow down, could cause malfunction, could cause explosions if not done properly, or if manipulated and brought in. Or even if you shut down a power grid in today's day and age, you use this Stuxnet malware, which, scary, people believe it's still out there and could be recreated and manipulated and used against whoever designed it, which is up for debate. It's commonly believed that it was mainly the United States working with Israel on some level against the Iranian nuclear program. That's where it was discovered. It was sent to a lab in fucking this town called like Noxta, dude. I'm probably saying that shit wrong, dude. So, let's just get into the research here so I don't get too mixed up or sidetracked. But this weapon is developed. Don't get me wrong. It's a weapon, baby. It's a cyberworm, dude. You've seen Dune. This is a worm, okay? This is Hassan al-Ghaib of the freaking computer, dude. All right? So, taking this from some Dank articles that I read here, they call this a ghostly worm. That's good writing, dude. It's created to attack the nuclear centrifuges of a rogue, I don't know about this, they call this a rogue nation. Maybe rogue insofar as like maybe they didn't sign any nuclear treaties. So it has to get snuck into this nuclear lab via, and this is like 2010 or before, it was discovered in 2010, so a couple years or months before 2010, snuck up on like a hard drive, like a thumb drive, or maybe even a disk that was used in all the enclosed space. So you needed a mole. That's one thing that I guess is reassuring to me, at least at this point in technology. Now we're 12, 14 years later. Who knows if you even need a dude, but there was apparently a Dutch mole, dude. That sounds like something I'd download on Kazaa and freaking Stuxnet myself too. Dutch mole. Sounds like a video that I maybe signed up too much for. Some dude doing the Dutch mole on, or some lady doing the Dutch mole on some dude. I don't even know how that position would work. Have to ask Neo, dude. Have to probably do some inverted Neo shit to pull off that position. Probably have to download yourself. I know Dutch mole.
I just imagine some guy trying to sneak in there wearing wooden shoes.
Exactly. Click, 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 click. Big time, dude. Big time. Okay? Apparently this program, they say it's launched in the mid-2009. Mid-2009, okay? All right. Dutch mole sneaks it into this Iranian nuclear laboratory, dude. I say laboratory because it sounds sick. And it's spreading to all the computers in that area. Once it's in the program, this cyberworm is designed to go and target these SCADA systems that I mentioned earlier, simians, and that's how the detectives later on, once it was discovered in 2010, circled it back to maybe the United States, 2009, because it's a very sophisticated code. This isn't some dude in the movie Hackers. This isn't Angelina Jolie's first husband in Hackers. This isn't even freaking Neo. This is coordinated people working together, people on the inside, you know, working with the Germans, figuring out, hey, stealing code from simians, using it to write and get in, you know, using Windows or whatever computer systems they're using and operating on, whatever chips they're using, which also scares us nowadays because China designs all the chips. So do they have sleeping cyberworms and stuff on those chips that we're putting in all of our computers, and all the information's there? You know, TikTok and the other thing, Periscope. Look out, dude. You could have a big conversation with your dad about this type of stuff, dude. But in any case, this was the good guys, I guess, going against the bad guys. They said why 2009, I guess you could say. This was an era of escalation. There was a unrest in the Iranian government. I think there was an election going on. There was some turmoil going on in the streets, maybe like a potential coup that was about to take place. And then Israel and Iran obviously always, you know, having this shadow war going on. So the United States was like, look, we need to step in here. We need to make sure no nukes are launched. So we had to go in and, you know, rather in part of the shadow war is this is why this exists in the Espionage Museum. That was sort of their angle, was like, look, dude, you have this new age spy. You have a Dutch mole cruising in there, dropping off this piece of cyber warfare, and it's going to shut down their centrifuges, dude. So what exactly did it do? This digital ghost, as it's called, and that took countless lines of coding to write, like Aaron just showed, Matrix style coding, dude. It worked its way into this Iran's nuclear fuel enrichment facility in Natanz, Natanz, definitely saying that wrong, in Iran, where gas centrifuges spin like whirling dervishes. I don't know if we've ever talked about the whirling dervishes. I think that's like the Sikh Hindi, maybe they're a Muslim, I remember, but they would spin, and you'd send yourself into a trance, and it would make you more spiritually, in a very bastardized definition of the term, but we should do an episode on them. In any case, these centrifuges spin really, really fast and at a specific rate, and they separate bomb-grade uranium-235 isotopes, so we all know what that is, from the more plentiful, of course, U-238. Duh. So, wake up, catch up, you know, keep up. Yep. So Stuxnet seized the controls of the machines running the centrifuges in a delicate, invisible operation. They desynchronized the speeds at which the centrifuges spun, causing nearly 1,000 of them to seize up, crash, and otherwise self-destruct. This wouldn't create an explosion or anything, but it would ruin the uranium there, slowing down the program by months, maybe even years, causing the facility to shut down and maybe make it through this era of unrest that I just sort of described briefly. So, and it would take, Iran a long time to get more U-235 to build a nuclear weapon, and delayed, this whole operation. Like I said, no one knows who did it. Pretty much, though, it's just determined by the expert this wasn't no Russian teenager, dude. So it was a frickin', government operation here. So as soon as it gets into the network, it wakes up. This ghost awakens, dude, and has to finish its business, dude. Verifies that it's in the right network by saying to itself, I am in the network running SCADA, and then it answers the question, is it running Simians? Yes, it has to say yes. It has to go through all these protocols. It has to go, is it running Simian 7? Yes. And then is this software contacting an electrical motor made by one of the two companies involved? And it goes, yeah. Okay, great. Then it operates, like I mentioned, shuts down these spin cycles, and there you go. Also, this stuff a little bit more on the Iranian situation. There was like a presidential election going on. People think there was some voter fraud. They thought it was going to be close. Sends out one dude, wins by a landslide. The other side's like, what the fuck? This is rigged. So people are crying foul. People are, tragic things are happening in the streets, protests. People are, vandalizing, and there's deaths. It's a terrible, terrible time. in an unpredictable time, which is what governments don't like, dude. But this dude that comes in there and ends up taking control and running the country, this guy Mahmoud Ahmadinejad, that guy. Yeah. He fucking is actually hitting a lot of his timelines in the nuclear program, and that's worrisome too. So very, very scary. How does it get identified? There was an engineer who brought his computer home. So, like, you got your IT guys at the lab, your guys, the condescending guys, always, let me see it, let me move, let me see, move, let me look, okay, fine, did you hit the button? Just what button did you hit? No, hit the button again, okay. Can you screen share? Okay, let's figure it out. That type of guy. You got these guys in the lab at Natanz, and they're going, what the fuck? We're getting that blue screen of death. Or if it's a Mac, they weren't using Macs, but that little wheel of death, they're getting that on all these computers and new computers. They're bringing in all new computers, boom, putting in the chip, whatever, boom, immediately done. What the hell's going on? Then, so they're going, we got a problem in this. Then they go and they trust everyone. They don't think there's any mole at that point or whatever. Then someone brings a laptop home. Then this thing gets out on the internet, which I was reading some article with this dude named Clarke, dude. And he's saying that once that guy brought it home to the internet, that put the Stuxnet cyberworm out into the internet, and it could be anywhere now. So that's scary. It could be used to shut down America's power grids. This guy goes on to say a lot of scary shit that, like, China already has the schematics for the F-35 plane because they've hacked our labs. It's all scary stuff, dude. It's all stuff that's like, can everyone just relax and just go to Kazaa, get to 99% download, drill themselves, and go to sleep? Can't we just get back to the good old days, dude? Watch a little Jenna Jameson boat sex, dude? Can we just all watch some boat sex, dude, and chill? Come on. No more nukes. Like maybe I've said this before. If you're a world leader and you're going to drop a nuke, part of the nuclear football, you got to get like 3 generals to turn the keys and stuff. One of those steps has to be all the leaders need to watch Jenna Jameson's boat sex and then chill out. And then be like, okay, yeah, we still need to drop that nuke. Or, you know what? I think I was just agitated. Let's just go for peace. Let's just chill. I think we'd meet peace. I think it's an important step, dude. Regardless, everyone, if you're having a stressful day, watch some Jenna Jameson boat sex. Iconic video. So this guy takes this USB stick home from the facility, and then his computer crashes. A different computer crashes at home. They're like, whoa, we got something. We got a virus. We got something going on here. We have a virus. Humans have instilled a virus. We must figure out the internal network has been hacked. We need to make adjustments. So that's how they say it's not exactly clear how it got out, because a lot of this stuff people don't want to share. And, I'm only so good at research. You know what I mean? I did watch Jenna Jameson's boat sex while researching this episode. Strictly. Had to call my wife in the room. Just watch. Just so you know I'm watching. It's research. Watch me watch. Thank you. All right, now let's go walk the dog. So, this malware is sophisticated. It's aggressive. It fucking got in there. It did its job. Okay? It did its job. Got in. Got out. Centrifuges were shut down. They say a couple thousand of them, maybe. Now, this guy, he's talking about this guy, Omurchu. I think he's working there. By the way, if you were a scientist working in these Iranian labs in nukes, they were trying to assassinate you. A very dangerous job. Being an educated dude in Iran, you'll get taken out. This is some gnarly stuff going down. That's a whole other thing. But that's why a lot of these guys don't want to talk. They don't want to admit that they work there. So you get some information, then it's really tough to navigate even 14 years later because you never know. I might get assassinated, dude. You know, for my genius idea of leaders need to watch Jenna Jameson's boat sex. Download the full thing. Put it on a hard drive. Keep it. You know what they should have done, Aaron? They should have put on that hard drive, instead of the blue screen, they should have done Jurassic Park style. And put that on there.
Say the magic
Classic. Classic. Also, my roommate in college, dude, we had nothing in common. My buddy Steven Joe, dude, good guy. Nothing in common. You know, he liked to play, what's that, World of Warcraft or whatever. He'd play that, and, you know, he'd have his buddy come over, chill. He'd sleep on the floor of the dorm. Cool, whatever, dude. We'd down some Snapples, put some Vo in there, chill. That was pretty tight. But what would do together, and it was a very loving sign, is we would put Lemon Party on each other's laptops. You'd open it and you go, you know what? It means he loves me.
Yeah, make it the home
It
screen.
means he loves me. Yep. It was a great move. And that did give me some malware, I think. So
A fun thing to do is also you could disorient someone's screen, make it sideways, and then they'd have to
Whoa.
figure out how to make it back.
that's gnarly. I'd never figure that out.
Yeah.
I'm probably the worst dude with tech of all time. I mean, I can barely use a calendar. I'm surprised I showed up on time today. I'm an idiot. I'll tell you that
You
much.
did text me yesterday.
I did. Yeah, I texted you yesterday. I go, Aaron, please remind me. Aaron, sorry to bother you on a holiday, but please. Aaron, please. So, you know, just some more jargon, dude. Actually, before we get out of here, I mean, that's basically it. We put the virus in there. It's common knowledge, but, you know, whoever, quote unquote, put the virus in there, got in there, shut down the nuclear centrifuges, set the Iranian nuclear program back. Today, you know, it's up and running, you know, still trying to enter nuclear arms treaties and agreements. Scary stuff, dude. It's scary stuff. You know, using a program like that and then thinking like, okay, now this is out there, could have been replicated and copied and be used against United States or anyone. So it's freaky, dude. It's freaky deaky. But before we get out of here, let's end on a stoke-inducing note. This is an email that I received. This was a response to, I was on Chad and JT's podcast, Going Deep. Maybe you heard of it. And we were talking about alternate dimensions. And this guy, he wrote something very kind. And I like this. Kind. He puts the context here, too. He goes, what up? This guy Taylor, dude, beast. He was listening to the latest episode of, he was Going Deep, what we were talking about a few episodes ago now. And I just have to send this quick note. Y'all asked Strider if he would end up marrying his GF in a different timeline, aka dimension or whatever. And he goes, I need to mention something very important here. You're not contenting with the power he has as a tongue-darting champ. This email has my attention. I like this email. Strider deals with a weight not everyone can understand. I love that. This ties into our episode today of the nuclear, atomic energy, spies, espionage, the balance of world peace. Think of Oppenheimer. There you go. Or those scenes in Dune where Paul is trying to make sense of the power he has and what to do with it. This man, meaning me, is an elite tongue darter. This means he will change women's lives. They will feel a sense of dread and emptiness when they see other men. Strider is dealing with the power to change lives, to change a person's psychology and expectations about what intimacy is. You saw this when he was a virgin freak dancing in Mexico. I did share that story. I was very good at freaking. And he was encouraged to bone by strangers. It's true. The staff there was like, dude, you're freak dancing so well. You guys just need to make love. It's like the Fremen in Dune recognizing his power and him not being quite ready to embrace it. It's true, I wasn't. He's not dealing with normal people issues. The power is rare and unusual. It's a big burden to carry. With great power comes great responsibility, Spider-Man. But Strider carries with it well, the true sign of honor and dignity. Just a thought, I wanted to put this out there. He's the lisan al-gaib of eating pussy. It's a beautiful email. Thank you, dude. I appreciate that in alternate timelines. It's very nice. I do dart. Perfected my form, but one man's dart is not for all ladies. You have to find your dart for your specific lover. I say lead with empathy, lead with a gentle touch, and work up from there, listening and communicating. Open, honest communicating in and out of the bedroom is a very nice thing. Very, very dank thing. That fires me up. That fires me up. I needed that, man, because this episode scared me, dude. Hacking and nukes scares me, dude. But we had to cover it. You got to know it's out there. You got to know what we're dealing with. I didn't even know about Stuxnet, so I was fired up to find that out, briefly go over it, and freak myself out reading those articles. So sorry if I freaked you out. Go freak dance when you get freaked out. And other than that, stay freaking stoked. Be dank. Catch you guys in the next episode of History's Dank. Friggin' late, dude.